Hey everybody, it's Martha. Welcome back to my Shabby Craft Studio. I hope you pull up a drink or something to snack on or something to craft. Come along and craft with me. So this will be part 3 and the grand finale of the envelope Flippy stacked envelope challenge project, such as it is. If you saw my video yesterday, it was a challenge in reality, like serious challenge. But I finished it. I did some things off camera, and so I really like the way it came out. I really do. I'm very pleased with this. And I'm going to make more because now I'm a little bit addicted to getting it to work just right. So I did put a string around it. However, I sort of messed that up because I did put something on the back so that if I wanted to glue it down, I could use it as a tuck. Well, I totally messed that up because I meant to put the string on before I put the back on. And as you can see, I didn't do that. And yes, I could put a piece of paper over this, but I don't think I'm going to. So I did use a piece of cardstock and I lined the back because with all those layers of envelope flaps on them, on the back, nothing would have slid in and out smoothly. Then I put this on, I thought, oh, that's going to work really nice. And then I thought, I didn't put the string on it. And how am I going to keep it closed if I don't put a string or a ribbon or something on it? Well, there you have it. So here's what it looks like. So I did put one of my little calendar page mini envelope flippy outy things on this one, which I also made a pocket, and I just stuck a small part of a small index card in there and tore the edge and inked it so it looks kind of rustic. I did put a thumb hole up here. I haven't inked the thumb hole, but I did put one of the little cards that comes with these envelopes. Let me show you, which I did tea dye the rest of them. And I got these at Hobby Lobby. They are from the Paper Studio. And so these little cards fit inside the little envelopes I used. And so that's what this card is. And I just left it blank. I don't know if I'll put anything on the front or not. I may. Who knows? But it's a really nice writing space. Then I have this, which is the same envelope like this. Okay. And decorated it. And it also has a thumb hole and writing space on the back, and just a piece of my collage background paper on cardstock. Then this is a seed window envelope from Target, and I had put purple on the top and bottom. Hated it. When it got done, I hated it. It just was not what I liked. So I covered over it, and I put another little flippy down hiding journaling space envelope, faux envelope there. And I did open the end here, and this card that shows through the window comes out, and you can use that to journal on. And the pocket is nice enough that you could put many other things in there. You could put a lot of things in this pocket behind it. I can't believe this guy on the tractor in the golf course that was here yesterday when I did my 2 videos is back again. And he's literally sitting right outside my window with the tractor going full blast. I love it. Yes. Okay. So this one, I did like using this on here for the cover. And then I opened the edge of this one as well. And I just have a very simple, this is, oh, I don't even know who this is from. It was in my computer, in my printables, and it's from somebody, and I have no idea who. Could be Graphics Fairy, could be Artie Mays, it could be anybody, but it's just on paper and I just stuck it in there. But again, this pocket could hold quite a few things if you wanted to put whatever in there. Say you put this in a little travel journal or something, this pocket could hold a lot of receipts and stuff like that. So I used another piece of my collage background paper on cardstock, and then I stuck some printable, this is Medieval Mirage, I believe, and I just put that on the back of a card that I had to cut down a little bit to fit in the tuck spot so it wouldn't stick over the edge here of the envelope. And this envelope opens at the top, and I just took a piece of leftover cardstock I had and backed it with blank book page, so you can see the print of the book page, but you can't really tell what it says. And I thought that was kind of neat because then somebody could just follow the lines when writing on the back of the tag. And since I can't cut, sew, draw, tear a straight line, I thought that was kind of a neat idea. I did finally use this that I really liked, and this envelope opens this way. I really do like the envelopes that open from the side much better. Now this is the envelope I lined, and I ended up putting some washi tape on the edges because my lining job was really ratty. And then I just used another piece of my collage book, collage background papers, put some words on it, put a little tab on it with fabric, and called it good. Now any of these could be decorated much further. This could be written on as well as the back if you wanted to, if you used a dark enough pen. And again, the pocket is big enough to put a lot of good things in it. Can also write on the back of it. And then this is a glassine bag with napkin decoupaged on it and a tag here. Again, my background collage paper that I used a lot of in here, and a Tracy Fox nature tag. Then, like I said, I did put this piece of cardstock on the back with the intention of gluing it down on the inside of inside cover of a journal. I think this turned out really nice despite my faux pas and my issues with putting it together correctly. But it, I mean, let's face it, this one I have a little trouble with. Uh-oh. I am tea dyeing stuff out on my on my deck and the wind just kicked up. So I have papers flying everywhere. I am going to tie this. I'm going to go out and pick my papers up, and I will be back, and maybe the tractor guy will be gone then. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Tractor man is still out there. There were 2 tractors, so we're down to 1 for the moment. So as I said yesterday, I was going to do another one of these, and I've been playing around with it so that you all wouldn't have to suffer like in my last video. And I didn't want to torture you any further. So here it is. I have not glued it all together yet. As I said, I wanted to put the envelopes on so that the openings were in the front. And I think it's an interesting concept. So instead of having to cut pockets off the edges or the tops, you can just reach in and pull the card out or put whatever else in there depending on the size of the envelope. So again, I based it on one envelope, which I could literally cut the top off of this one and use it as a tall pocket if I wanted to. And I put these 2 envelopes on first. Now I haven't glued the rest of the envelopes on yet. I'm trying to keep my head out of the picture today. So I will try harder to do that and stay in frame. So what I'm going to do is, and this one may be a lot plainer, only because, sorry about that, phone rang, forgot to put it on airplane mode. It's now on airplane mode. This is going to be one of those pieced together ones. So I am doing 2 things different right now. I am leaving a little bit of space between the fold and where it folds onto the base envelope, because I think it'll lay flatter. Now, all these envelopes laid flat when I initially tried them, but then you have to put stuff in the envelopes, right? Doesn't lay as flat. So I am trying this. Oops. Oh, those tractors are gonna make me crazy. Literally, as soon as I turned the video on, they came along. They were not here when I started. I mean, like when I planned on starting. Maddening. So maddening. All right. Now those two are in there. Now initially I had 4 of these. And these are my new envelopes. Remember I told you in my last, either the first or second video, I had bought these envelopes. And then I forgot I had bought these envelopes. And I ordered these envelopes. And they're a little bit different in color. I like them, but they're still smaller than I planned on getting. Some of these, because it's a huge box, will be going in my Etsy shop. All right, so what I did was I pre-decorated, because I didn't want you to have to deal with that. These, now I did not decorate these because I want to have something else to do on here. But initially what I did was I had these 4 envelopes. Like, let's see, I think I had this one, this one, this one. No. How did I do this? Hold on, hold that thought. Get under there. Oh, please. Oh, nope. Still not. Alrighty. Oh, one of these is upside down. Well, I put them upside down. It didn't work the way I wanted it to. Anyway, all right. So here we go. There. Okay. So I had those there, but they're all flipping open now that they have stuff inside of them. And really the things I put inside of them weren't that thick, but it just, and these don't even have anything inside them yet. These 2 here don't have anything inside them yet. So I'm taking one of each of these off, and I'm just going to put these 2 here, and then there will be a tie to go across there. And I think, and they're still flipping up, but I think over time they'll flatten. I'll probably put them under a really heavy book because I don't like it when things don't behave. So we're gonna glue this. I hope this is zoomed in enough. I can never tell. When you end up editing and then posting it, or not editing and posting it, it always looks different on YouTube than it does when you're looking in the camera trying to figure out where it's fitting on the screen. So there's that. Again, I'm leaving a little space, hoping that, now I wanted these to overlap. Overlap. Oh, that one's gonna have to come off. There. All right. And straight would be nice. Yes, it would. Is that the one that's upside down? No, that's right side up. Okay. And I used some of the little Tim Holtz mini. I have 2 mini things. I have this one, which is the one I've been showing. It's the ephemera pack field notes. Okay. And then I have this one that I bought a while back. And this one is, I don't know what it is. It is ephemera pack ensemble snippet fragmentos. And there's that one. So I used, out of both packages, I used on various ones of these. So there's that. So those are all glued on. So the other thing I was thinking of doing was, I was considering even though now they'd be sideways, putting these here. However, I've not decided if that's what I want to do or if I'll just save these for another project. Because when I put something in them, it is going to bulk it up a little bit, but it's going to bulk it up at the top, which right now isn't bulky. And I think they'd be okay. And then you could actually flip them up and write on those as well. Oh, what the heck. That way I wouldn't be able to open the top here. Well, you still probably could. Yeah. Because these would be glued on the back. Let's do that. Let's just try it for the heck of it. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? I am just going to like, maybe, maybe ever so barely, without cutting that envelope, try to cut just the hair. I mean, that's how much I took off the top. And open that up. And then once I glue this onto the back, you could still stick something in there, but when you flip it up, you could take it out. Yep. I am going to put a hole here. Out of my way. Okay, so flip it over so I can see what I'm doing. You can't see what I'm doing, but I need to know I'm not making it too big and that I'm getting it sort of maybe centered. Who knows? Okay, that worked well. And that's all I took off of it. But I like the oval punch for larger pockets. I like the way it turns out better. All right, so I'm going to highlight that pocket a little so people know it's a pocket with the thumb hole. Very large thumb hole, but thumb hole nonetheless. I haven't done anything with the rest of it. We'll just kind of ink the inside. Have I mentioned I love these brushes, especially this size? There we go. Yeah. Me likey. So that'll hold a large journaling card, and even then, that journaling card, if I don't make it lumpy bumpy, it could be a like a card to put underneath while you're writing on other stuff. A writing board. I knew I'd figure it out. Okay, so we'll take this. And again, I'm not going to do it all the way down to the crease. I want a little bit to stick up. So this may be a good idea, may not. Who knows? We'll see. I got to make sure this closes. Yep, it's over far enough so that closes. Alrighty, where's my other one? Now, if I'd planned this ahead, if I'd realized this is what I wanted to do, I would have made the design on this go up and down, but I didn't. Now, all that being said, I forgot to mention, I am using Rachel at Roxy Creations. I'm using her new, well, it's not so new because she's come out with a couple since, but her English Garden kit, which is, I shrunk it down so that I'd be doing, I think these are 4x6, and it does 2 a page if you do 4x6, and I just really love it. So there's that. Okay, now this is what the back of it looks like with all the envelopes open. Kind of interesting, yes, but I'm going to cover this with a piece of paper, but I'm going to put my string on first. Now, I feel like this would make a really, really nice gift for someone as a Happy Mail. Oops, I forgot something. And you don't have to put this many envelopes on it either. I mean, Did I go overboard a little bit? Sure. And is it laying flat? No, but once I tie it, I think it'll be okay. So I'm excited. I like that. So I'm gonna just, I left these envelopes blank so that I could decorate them, except I did these little ones because I had to figure out the configuration when I was gonna put four down here. Now if I'd left off, maybe these envelopes here, I could have done 4 and they probably wouldn't be sticking up like they are. But I like having the thumb holes here because, and having the envelope opening facing you so that things can be taken in and out easily. I had another one of those cards. It's probably in one of these. There's a lot to look through. So I think I'm going to put both of these cards in here. And of course, like I said, this could all be decorated up a lot more than it is. And then we're going to have to make a card for in there too. Yay! Get to make something. And I don't think I'm going to decorate this. I think I'm going to leave these plain so that you could actually write on it if you were using this as like a travel kind of thing or whatever, memories kind of thing. I think it's fun because like theater tickets would fit in there, or tickets to a concert or whatever. I just think these are really fun. And it could also go in a journal still because it's bulky, but I think this would sit nicely on a cover, inside cover, like I said yesterday and the day before. So I'm going to get the string or reach over the top of you. I picked up this twine. I have no idea where I picked it up. Might have been Dollar Tree because I did brave that place once since the whole mess started. Okay. Almost cut my finger off. Did you see that? All right. Now, I'm going to just take some glue and glue this down. I want to have it right. I think I'm going to have it. I need to sort of try to overlap it. Oops. Hopefully I did that right. And that other glue doesn't matter because I'm going to put a piece of paper on the back anyway. Just hold it for a moment because that art glitter glue dries quickly. Now you could put a decorative piece on the back. That would fit absolutely perfectly. But I don't know that the person that might receive this might not put it down in a journal. So they could always put their own decorative piece on it. Sorry, I think I just jiggled you. And I am going to just put a piece of my tea-dyed paper on it. And that way they could do whatever they want with it. So now envelopes are never square. In case you haven't realized that. It's a eye-opener when you realize that envelopes are not ever really square. So I'm gonna, and you just need to cover the very back envelope. So, and I'll use my paper cutter because we all know I can't cut a straight line even with lines. If it's scissors, I cannot cut a straight line. And then I will measure it against the back. I am going to, when this set of videos is over, I am going to organize my papers because I have gotten myself into a big pickle of a mess. All right. Wow. Considering the way my day went yesterday, that's pretty perfect. I'll take it. And I'm using art glitter glue because the back is quite bulky and has string on it and has all kinds of layers of paper on it, and I want this to really stick, and I find the art glitter glue is my favorite for that. Fabri-Tac is okay, but I do sometimes have problems with it. So I've had problems with art glitter glue too sometimes, depending on the problem. So all right, just gonna hold it for a moment, make sure it's holding that string down. So I hope this finds everybody well and happy and healthy. We do have sunshine today. There was a 0% chance of rain in the forecast today, and I'm very, very happy about that. It's a little humid still. I don't know what the humidity and dew point levels are, but I can find out. But it's one of those days in Virginia that is not terribly oppressive and horrible and hard to breathe. Although with all the grass mowing that just happened outside, I'm a little wheezy now. So waiting for the Weather Channel. It is, what is today? Oh, come on, Martha. See? 0% chance of rain and 84 degrees. And it really is nice out. It's 83 and it feels like 83. And normally yesterday it was 86, I think, and felt like 93. So yeah, so humidity is 38% and dew point is 55. For here in June, that is like beyond excellent. Seriously. Now, I do not have any window envelopes in this one, and I should have put like at least one of the seed envelopes in, but that's okay. I think it's fun because we've got all this other stuff going on. Let me see. So I do want to decorate the fronts a little bit, a little itty bitty bit. And I think I might reinforce these somehow. Maybe I'll take just plain paper and just sort of I knew it was here somewhere. Hey gal, if you're watching, thank you for your comment yesterday. I had no clue you were even subscribed, my friend. I know how busy you are and how grateful I am for all you do for those of us that you promote on your channel. And I'm extremely grateful for all of that. A lot of sign language going on here today. Scissors. I think I need to clip just a teensy bit more. I think that'll work. Yay me. So this cardboard that you see underneath is one of the pieces of cardboard from one of those, I don't know, I must have 15 calendars that my husband bought me, the desk size calendars, and that's what I'm tea dyeing outside right now, is the desk calendars, because they are so fun to use. And as I was tea dyeing it, or tearing, taking the pages off, to sorry, I can't measure and talk at the same time. As I was tearing the pages off to prepare them to tea dye, I noticed that it said that the paper is made so that your pen won't bleed through. So I thought, hey, even better. How cool is that? Make sure I'm doing this in the right direction. Oh. A little awkward with the corner rounder, but that's okay. So I thought that was cool. And so far they have not blown away yet, but that's a good thing. As long as it's wet and the placemats stay on them, I think they'll be okay. There. Now that's reinforced a little bit. Make sure I didn't glue my card down. And that makes that a little stronger and won't be as flimsy getting stuff in and out, right? Okay. So I thought, why not put the cardboard down? Because it's not shiny. My lights don't reflect off of it. All right. So I think I'm going to go this way. That's very pretty. And I'm just going to measure it there. I'm going to tear it. And measure twice. I think I'm just going to center it right on there. Don't know if I'm going to worry about decorating that. I could always do that later. Yeah, so I do hope this finds you well. And I hope you are inspired to do something like this yourself. And of course, you can use recycled envelopes. You can use, see if I can get it centered before I stick it down too much, because it is art glitter glue. You can use, like I said, recycled envelopes, window envelopes, and I'm sure I'll do more because I have a ton of recycled envelopes that I've been holding on to. But I wanted to do minis, and I really like the small ones. So, yeah. All right, got to do the same with that, right? I only have one piece left of this size, so that's okay. There's more where that came from. I'm going to get my other corner rounder because this one isn't working so great. I think it's too small. Let's see if this one works a little bit better. That one's a 1/2 inch. This one's supposed to be 1 inch. Oh man, that's perfect. Just have to take a little off of this edge. And I'm just doing this to reinforce that, because when you take a card in and out, it does kind of beat that corner up a little bit. Put the curve on the right way. So I have to go tomorrow. We have to go out to Staples. And we have to go to Wegmans, which is a grocery store here on the northeast coast. It actually, when I was growing up in Rochester, and I'm 64, so it's been a while, Wegmans actually originated there. And I just love that store. It's a whole different store than it used to be when I was growing up. Let me just see something here. So it's about a 1/2 inch. All right. But they carry really good, like, organic chicken and other really good meat. And they carry really good fresh fruit and stuff like that. So this corner. So we like going there. And we have to go there because we went the other day, and last night my husband said, "Where's the butter we bought at the store?" I said, "I don't know. You put all the groceries away. I was doing stuff with the dogs, and I had to, oh, I know what I had to do. It was the day we went, the day I sent my digital stuff to Gail." Hi, Gail. And there was a faux pas. I accidentally sent her, I meant to send her 3 kits, and there was background kit 1, background kit 2, and the stitches kit. And when I sent the background kit 2, I sent the background kit 1 instead. I sent it twice. So, small faux pas with Miss Gail, and she was ever so lovely and kind and said, "I think you messed up," which I did. Luckily, Okay, so I started freaking out when she said that because I thought, oh no, that means it's wrong on my Etsy and what am I going to do? And it wasn't wrong on my Etsy because I didn't send it to her from Etsy. I just sent her the files. But my brain went instantly to my whole Etsy shop is messed up and the person that I already bought some, I'm going to have to figure out how to send it to her, the correct ones and blah, blah, blah. Well, when I got home, because part of the drive where we drive back from the store doesn't get any cell signal. And my phone was not letting me see my listing photos. Like I could see what was listed in the listing as far as the ones with the watermark on them, but I couldn't see the actual photos I load up. You can only do that from your laptop. At least I could only do that from my laptop. And then it dawned on me, I didn't send her the photos from Etsy. I sent them to her from my computer. So it was my fault for uploading the wrong photos into the email. Go figure. Oh, look how that turned out. Who'd have thunk? Maybe I'll put the birds at the... although I cut that one. Maybe we'll cut that bird off. Maybe we'll just do... Of course, then we'll lose the other bird's tail. That's okay. As Rachel would say, it's coming into the picture. Right? That works. Perfect fit. Spoiled. That's going to spoil, because I'm going to have to now cut the other one to fit. Anywho's, so I came in the house. The first thing I do when I come home is I take the dogs out to go potty. Because they both have kidney and bladder issues, we don't leave them more than a couple of hours. And we, I take them out the minute I get home. So I have to do this one. So I ran in to do the dogs, and then well, you know me, I always want the butterfly, and those flowers are really pretty and bright. I'm going to take that one. You won't get the vase, but that's okay. So I did the dogs, and I immediately sat down at the computer to fix my glitch. And once I got that taken care of, by then Tony had all of the groceries put away. So I thought, hey, no problem. He took care of it. Well, when he asked me last night about the butter, I said, I don't know. I thought, you know, I think you brought all the groceries in. Well, he did, except that. Now, mind you, it's been in the 90s here. It's been very hot and very humid. And we went shopping, what's today? Today is Wednesday. I think we went shopping on Sunday? Oh, good Lord. Maybe it was Saturday? Maybe it was Friday. I don't remember what day we went. Maybe it was Monday. I don't remember. It's been several days, and so he went out to the car. I said, "Did you bring everything in from the cooler bag? Because, you know, it's hot. We carry a cooler bag, right?" He went out and checked. Butter, yogurt, and a block of cheese. Disgusting. All melted. Totally melted. Just, it was bad. I put that on the wrong side. Oh. And you knew it, didn't you? Because I was busy yapping away. Well, nobody will be able to write on that side. That's okay. The birds it'll be. Oh, do I have something else here? I cracked myself up. Busy tattling on my husband. And look what happened. So, yeah. Let's see. If I do that, he'll be flying into the picture. I gotta get rid of this. We'll lose a little of the back end of the bird, but that's okay. Just pretend you're looking out your window and you can only see part of the bird. I'm glad I made these miniatures though, that I shrunk these down, these digitals, because they fit better on these smaller envelopes that way. I would have never gotten a whole anything in here if... Oh, I cracked myself up. Oops, stop moving. Okay. Just goes to prove I can't talk, walk, and chew gum at the same time. Oh, that wasn't straight, but that's okay. I like the envelope behind it, so I'm not worried. It's a design element. It's not a mistake. It's just a design element. Right, folks? So everybody was ever so kind in their comments considering how bad my first video was. And I want to publicly thank Gail for her showing my digitals this morning. You're the best, Gail. I like that. It's like a whole nature scene. Oh, surprise. Yep, I'm happy with that. I'm thinking a pocket right here. What do y'all think? You know what I could do? That fits perfectly there. Yep. That's what's going to go there. And take that out. It's too bad I have to lose that, huh? Well, you know. Could just glue that down. And then that could be another place to journal. Instead of losing all that journaling space, huh? Oh, yeah. There it is. Whoop, there it is. It's a good thing my daughter doesn't watch these. She'd be like, Mom, just don't. Thank you, Gail, for saying that you liked my singing. No comments from anybody else, but that's okay. Look at that. Yes, 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 yes. I like it when something turns out right. Let's see if there's something in here I want to use. Let's just see. It is warm in here again. Must be time to go turn the air down. Need to change it up just a teensy bit, huh? Maybe instead of bugs and butterflies, we'll make it something else. I can't see which way this goes. Glasses. I don't know. Oh, those aren't glasses. Oh my goodness gracious. Can't even tell my glasses from my little thing that turns because I didn't have my glasses on. Well, that goes that way. Or do we like that? I don't like that one. There's this one. Maybe the red and the red. Okay. We'll go postal. Postal on this. Yeah? I think there's some other things in here. Okay. Going a little rogue. I do have... Uh-oh. I don't have them, though. I have a postage stamp that I wanted to use. Not a postage stamp. Like, not as in a postage stamp, but a stamp with the cancellation thing on it. But it needs something else underneath. What does it need underneath? Little dimension. It's a little too flat. Flat like a pancake. I hope I'm keeping my head out of it this time. Let's see. Best way to do this. Let's do it this way. I don't know why I'm bothering putting my pin in. I'm going to use that in a second anyway. Oh, Evan's on the move again. I think I'm going to just zip this down this way. Oops. Get the glue goobers off there. Zip this down this way. Oop. Oops, oops, oops. A lot of oopsing. And we'll snip that off. Okay, I like. And we'll slap some. Yep, that's what happens when you leave your pin out. Oop. My papers haven't blown yet, and the sun is back out, and hopefully they're out there cooking a design into them. Now, I hope this is right side up. Although the stamp is going the other way. Oh my goodness gracious me. It's really hard to tell. Hopefully nobody will look that close. Oh, look, she put the stamp on upside down. It's really hard to tell. I'm liking this Tim Holtz ephemera. I'm liking that I found things I haven't used in a long time because they were stuffed away in a bin and I couldn't find them. So I'm happy with that. Yes, we're good. We're good. Let's put some caps on some glue. I can hear my husband on the phone. I hope you can't hear him. He can get pretty loud and pretty noisy if he wants to. Let's see. I'm thinking something here. Watch out. Martha's thinking. Now, is that going to interfere with taking something in and out of there? If I just glue that part down? But then we lose any space that somebody might want to use up there, huh? Nope. Noisy stomach again. No. All right, we're going to leave those off for now. Might be another place for them, you never know. Alrighty. That's coming along, isn't it? I feel like I need something on this. Something little. Something little. And I looked earlier, but I had a couple things out, but then that's pretty with the yellow flowers, huh? Something a little dimensional, huh? All right, we'll glue that down for now. There, just gives just a teensy bit of dimension. Let's see, what else little can I find in here? What's this say? Boot buttons. Nah. Not really what I want. Come on. All right. I don't think we're going to use anything else right now. What does this say? This is so small, I cannot even read it. I'll have to get a magnifying glass out. Well, that's pretty. Kind of goes with the blue. Sure, why not? We'll stuff a label on there. A la Rachel. There we go. All right. I think I like that. Woohoo! So I need something for in here and here. These have stuff in them. That has something in it. That has something in it. Those have something in it. The card is in here. Should we decorate the card? I don't want to give this up, do I? Let's see. I threw all of my bits into a bin this morning because they were literally falling off of my desk over there, and I was like, no more. Just can't even function anymore. So bits went into the bin. And this is not my only bin of bits, which is the sad part. Take that out. And what else? We'll take this out. Okay. Couple pieces. Let's see. I'm going to tear pin. Where's my pin? So a lot of people have gotten those Sugar Bell cake decorating bottles for their glue, their Fabri-Tac glue. I'm wondering if anybody has put their art glitter glue in one. Only because they come with, well, they don't come with. You can get a lid, a little cap to put over the top of the bottle. And I'm kind of wondering if that would be easier than a pin, because Lord knows I'm always losing the pin. And I was thinking, you know, it might be fun to see if it would work. So I think I'm going to get a set of 2, a bottle of 2 of the, because that's how they come on Amazon. And I might order that. And I hope this isn't so terribly loud it's obnoxious. I know it probably is, because sometimes even the tearing of paper bothers me, and I'm the one doing the tearing. These bits are going in the trash. They're too itty bitty. I know I was going to use the other piece, but I think I'm going to use this piece instead. Okay. I'm just going to put these 2 things on there. Okay, I'm done. Look at that. Please stand up. I can use this glue for this. I do use my art glitter glue for a lot, though, and it would be nice to not always be losing my pin and having to find it again, and not always having to stick the pin in it, but just pop a bottle cap on it. And I don't use the Fabri-Tac as much, so I was thinking that it might be kind of cool to use it for art glitter glue. So if anybody has done that, can you let me know? Not that the art glitter glue tip isn't great, not that the art glitter glue bottle isn't fine. I mean, I have no problem squeezing it or anything, which is one of the reasons that other people are using the Sugar Bell one. And those that have been sent the Sugar Bell ones by people are ever so lucky, because they get to sort of try it for free and decide whether they like it or not. But they aren't that expensive, so I think I'm going to go ahead and jump on that bandwagon. My husband hates it when I like follow the crowd with things. That needs a little more dimension, doesn't it? Okay. So back to where's my set of mini stuff? Back to this, and let's see what's... I'm just dumping it out because it's so small you really can't, except for these pieces. I don't use photographs of people. I'm sorry. People that are now dead just sort of freak me out in pictures. I don't know who they are. I don't know. I don't use them a whole lot. I think I've used one once. Just not my thing. I don't, the other people that use them, their stuff always comes out really cute. It's just not my thing. I just can't do it. I thought this was kind of cool. I don't know that that was meant to be in there. Certainly adds dimension, though. Okay. Well, this is fun, isn't it? I'm sure you're bored to tears by now. Well, I'm going to go with, what is this? I think that's an airmail thing. What am I going to go with? Maybe I'll go with that. Something a little quirky and different, huh? Do this one first, Martha. Right? Were you yelling at me? Cringing? Oh my. So yes, I can see myself doing these pretty often, and absolutely very much fun for Happy Mail. Wow, I lucked out with that one. Landed glue side up. I'm not even sure this was supposed to be included in this pack, but it's the frame that the little airmail thing was popped out of, and it's in there, so I'm using it because it's fun. Okay, there. So that's done. Pin in the bottle. Now, I have no idea how long my first couple were, and I'm up to 47 minutes. So I'm going to call this pretty much done, except for the big journal card I have to make and the 2 little cards that I need to cut out for there. And I'll do that. I shall do that. So that's just going to catch these 2 front envelopes. I haven't tied this yet since I glued it on there, huh? You'd think I couldn't tie something. The way I'm struggling. I need something to drink. That's my problem. Yeah. I am so happy with this. I'm very happy with both of these. This one and this one. So there you go. There's the improvement. I actually did it right this time. And I have to tuck those under, but that's okay. Maybe when I put a card in them, they'll be a little stiffer and they'll stay there. I obviously glued it on crooked. I might be able to put a dab of glue under there. Fun, fun, fun. I am very happy with that. Thank you again for joining me. Thank you for sticking it out with me. And this will be the last that I torture you with this series. Love you all. Be well. Be happy. Happy crafting. Take care. Be safe. Wash those hands. Wear that mask. And enjoy life. Because, you know, you never know what's going to happen. Who knew we were going to have a pandemic in 2020? Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Hugs. Bye.